One of the things that can cause you speed issues, and it may seem like a small thing, but it actually can become a significant thing for page speed, is your fonts and how you manage those. There's sort of something hidden behind the scenes, and it's very easy to forget about them. However, it very quickly can actually slow your site down. You have to be very careful about the different types of fonts that you use, the number of fonts, and the different type of styles. The styles being italic, and the different strengths of bold, like bold 900, 700, 500, 300. Within Elementor, you can control all these different aspects. What a lot of people don't realize, for example, is Poppins. Poppins 900, Poppins 700 are two different font files. Poppins 300 is another font file. That means 3 requests, 3 resources need to be downloaded for those different variations. I highly recommend you keep your pages to 2 fonts and 2 font types. That means you'll load 4 resources on each page. Now, it's not too difficult to do that, and you still get some great designs. Let's have a look at what I'm talking about now inside Elementor so you see exactly what I mean. Let's have a peek. First of all, let's find out how many fonts are actually on the pages. So we're going to use our test Elementor elements page here. We're going to scroll down to the report. We've already run the report. Click on the waterfall tab, and you'll see here all the requests. You can click on a subset of the requests. So click on the font button here, and that will show you just the font files. You got all the other options here, so you can actually filter the other types of requests, such as the images or JavaScript files. So you'll notice we've got 3 requests on our current page. So let's go back now to our page, edit it, go a bit crazy, go a bit wild. Let's add a lot of wild different fonts on here and just mess this page up a little and just make it a little bit different. Remember at this point, the font weight, if you've got a 900 weight versus a 600 weight on the same font name, it's actually 2 different files, has to be downloaded, 2 different requests. So just remember that you must be minimizing the number of weights of each individual font, as well as minimizing the number of fonts. Okay, back to GT metrics, and again remember test, test, and test. So here we go down to our waterfall tab, and click on the font button to create a subset, and notice straight away we've got 9 requests. So it's gone from 3 till 9. So we've added 6 requests just by adding those extra font changes. Let's have a look at the actual history. Come up to the history tab, and you'll see now what the difference is between the 2 reports. We'll zoom in on those 2 reports. You can see the changes immediately. You see the big increase in speed between the 2 reports. It's not actually big, but do remember that this is a highly optimized site. So all these small things, you must be focused on the small things if you want to get especially under 1 second page loads. Let's actually compare the reports. So that will compare it to each other. And you can see the one on the left has got all the new fonts. And we scroll down to the film strip down the bottom. We can see in a microsecond the difference that has happened here just by adding those extra fonts. The last thing to remember is that not all fonts are equal. Some fonts can be like over 200 kilobytes in size. Others can be 20 or 30 kilobytes. Each font is very different. So using simpler fonts can also reduce the actual page load weight and increase your site speed. So there you go. Now you see what I mean. How important it is to keep your fonts very simple within Elementor, and it will have a big impact on your page speed.